Okay, we are back with a fight with one of these terribly spiny little fishes. A nasty, spiny, little, speedy fish. That's what he is. That's all you are, fish! Well, in reality, I haven't had a fight where I had the full effect of one of these spiny fish things. I've gotten pretty lucky so far and had a very early turn where I could just charm them. And anyway, I am currently looking for the westernmost keystone. And so I thought I found it, but it was actually just a treasure chest. Okay, this is eels and water bears. We'll see how this goes. They got me already blinded already. Anyway, so I thought it was one way, and out there was a chest, actually, which was some good armor, so you definitely want to pick up that chest. But there wasn't anywhere else to go. So I headed back, and now I'm making my way along this path, looking for that western side stone. So we'll see how we do with the pet water bear in this fight. I've grown quite fond of them, as you well know. Been talking about them on and on and on through a bunch of videos. Pet gulper eels, they can be fun, especially when they blind the whole enemy team. It looks hilarious, and it's awesome to have it happen to them instead of us. But pet water bears are just so useful. They're so nice to have on your team. So I'm gonna actually cleanse at the moment and cleave those eels. And our charm dude is just battling away on our behalf. Look at that. He's just dropping the damage until that eel died. He cannot stand seeing someone resist us. So he's just going to fight for us. They're aggressive, man. These guys are aggressive by nature. So what I'd prefer to do is wait a couple turns and let him go and see what he does. Oh, yeah. He's really aggressive. He's got no one left to fight, so he fights himself. Dropped 700 damage on his own self, so I guess we'll just unload on him and commit him to a watery grave and march onward. I am a little bit low in HPs, so we're gonna fill up a couple of our characters. Burn up some of that awesome mana points that I was so stocked up with. And we'll just keep following the path where it leads. It's actually pretty straightforward once you get going. I got really confused on the eastern path. Okay, let's see. 3 water bears. We shall tame one of them. Having a tame bear is usually a good thing, right? And then we will quickly fight his buddies. He doesn't really realize what's happening, though, because he's apparently fighting them too. And I'm just going to put damage down with the Mystic, little though she does. And his turn, I have to wait a turn now and see what he does. There we go, there we go. See, he's got that kind soul somewhere. Apparently my Templar's not very kind, though, because he was determined to strike him down in one hit. They're kind of like zombies, you know. You can think, oh, here we go. So much for the zombie comment. We just found what I think is the underwater cave to one of the keys. There it is. Excellent. Okay, what is this question? Does the girl of the dawn come from the mountains? That does not strike me as true. I think not. Nice. HP and MP restored. So, we're saved up, we're filled up, and it looks like we didn't have too much trouble with the western side. I was saying earlier that the hardest time I had, it was actually with the eastern side, where I got lost. I got all turned around somehow, and I wandered around unnecessarily, depleting my supplies and scaring my party. wort whirls and gulper eels. That can always be a problem. But what I did is I just attacked him and said, you will focus on me and nobody else. So I was kind of hoping he wouldn't blind my whole party, and it seems like it paid off, even though he critical me and did some really solid damage. So I'm going to get one of the wort whirls on my team, and we'll see how that works out. Nice! He confused one of the other... I keep calling them wort whirls. It's actually water worts. He confused one of the other guys, so in one sense, well, he's unpredictable. I was going to say we had two on my team now, but no, it's unpredictable. You never know who he's going to fight or attack. We'll get some heals going on the Templar. Tank him back up. Tank up our tank. And our marksman can easily absorb that much damage, at least at this time, especially coming from full. And our bard will finish off one of them. And here these guys go, battling each other. Charm got removed because the confusion whacked him. And I really should save her crisis for the next fight, so we're going to pass on her turn. And we will go with the Templar cleaving, getting rid of one, and this will be getting rid of the second one. Okay, not too bad. We're in great shape. We can march right back out of here, back to main base. Okay, I just had to change file right there, so it skipped a little bit. The recording was getting a little long on the other video. So we're going to keep on cruising. More eels and water worts. Let's see, I'm going to cleave two of them. Man, I wish that Marksman's turn was up next. I could have dual shot and got rid of both of them. Awesome. They didn't use their turn on blind anyway. I'm actually going to use a piercing shot and try to get rid of one of the water worts completely, and that worked. That's good. Got to knock those guys down. Who to charm? Who to charm? Let's charm an eel. It's debatable to me, the value between charming a water wort or an eel. Because the water wort will then just confuse people, and then they still have a chance of attacking you, but a charmed eel is just always going to do something good for you. So, but it's still debatable. I mean, they put out fairly consistent damage, kind of like the Grimps, you know, you charm them, and they just keep whacking somebody, and that's not such a bad thing, if it's not you that they're whacking. So, let's see. Everybody's fairly foolish, but let's go ahead and top up the marksman. Keep her health right up there. Oh, 400 damage. That's pretty solid. Oh, critical! Well done, Bard. Sing me another song, buddy. That was entertaining. That was a little hokey, but anyway, we came through that battle fairly unscathed. And it's a pretty easy crawl back. The path is super clear, pretty direct. And we're just gonna truck right along. Make our way. Oh, nice. 3 water bears. Kind of a familiar, happy sight, you know. Used to be a fearsome, deadly sight, but we've gone beyond that now. We have learned how to make friends with our enemies, and it changes everything. And boy, that Crusader's Call just about cleared him right out. Let's charm him up, see if he'll top off our health for us. Nope, tries to wave beam. Very good thing we charmed him. It's easy to take him not so serious, but man, I'm telling you, if that wave beam lands, you're not smiling so much anymore. And especially if successive water bears could land some wave beams on you. So the charm has been super effective dealing with them, obviously. Now we've just got to round this bend and head north and then east. So I'm just going to pretty much run straight at it. All right, water bear and some eels. So we definitely have to charm one of the eels because his turn is up next, and hopefully I'll have time to switch it over to the water bear when his turn comes around. Doesn't look like I'm gonna. That's kind of playing it dangerously. And it's fun to take risks sometimes. We'll see how this turns out. Come on, Templar. Do something good. And I removed the charm. Oh, great. And there you go. The Vitalize used against you. The water bear vitalizes the whole enemy party. And, yeah, exactly. That, if it stretched out into a longer battle and you were, like, you know, doing all this damage and he just healed everybody, I mean, that would just be terrible. So I'll keep focusing one at a time down, though. And I've got to keep the heal going. Could have been my heal. I don't know why I did that. Just, you know, take a risk every now and then. Do something different. Make a mistake. It's cool. It's all good. Okay, now he's charmed and he just bites one of them instead. Showing his true nature. His true malicious, evil little nature that we every once in a while extract a little good out of. And since we've already got a charm going, we're just going to go ahead and swing twice and miss. And, ooh, connection. Connection. Well done, Mr. Templar. And very well done. Oh, and the Vitalize right at the end of the battle. Perfect. Perfect timing. You've redeemed yourself, Mr. Bear. We will now set you free. In a spiritual sense. Too bad you couldn't actually just sort of say, okay, you are a buddy for the fight. We're just going to let you go. Have fun. Swim away. But nope, there's only one way this ends. When they're not charmed, they try to bite you. So you just have to do what you got to do, man. So we will keep chugging our way along the path, running into branches and seaweeds and stuffs, and looking for those. There they are, hard to spot little ramps. Before we can go, some Gribs wanted to show up and bid us farewell from the western path, and we're going to have to bid them hello. After we knock down one of the water bears, of course. So we are full, yeah. Put down some damage with the Mystic. It's a few hundred. It's not much, but it's some damage. And the Cleave has dropped one of the water bears, and we're going to go ahead and charm the other, because he's coming right up in the turn order pretty soon. And we're going to go ahead and work over these Grimps as soon as we get a chance. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Okay. Well, we're not blinded or anything, miraculously. So we're just going to focus down the wounded ones until we can get all of them dead. That's our general goal. Get all of them dead. Oh, great. My damage dealer is blinded now. And my Bard is becoming a pretty solid backup damage dealer. And our Water Bear is also becoming a great backup damage dealer. Thank you, Mr. Bear. One more down. 2 to go. Come on, Templar. Nope, he just doesn't have eyes in the dark. He can't do it. Every once in a while he does, but most of the time he's going to miss. Ooh, our Mystic coming back with 500 in a critical damage. And our Water Bear deciding to fortify us with vitamins and minerals. And he fortifies us again. But alas, we must bid him farewell. So we're going to remove the charm and open up a can of fish bait. And yeah, he's going to run off chasing it. There he went. Do you see him? He ran away. Okay, we're just about back and just about out of time, so we'll pick this up in the next segment. See you there. And notice there's our third key in place.